I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today.
In the realm of politics, transparency is often hailed as the cornerstone of an accountable leadership. Yet, in the Nigerian political landscape, Bola Tinubu's record on transparency has come under intense scrutiny. With allegations ranging from evading public interactions to suppressing information, Tinubu's approach to transparency raises questions that deserve closer examination. Hello and welcome to Ehneema TV, your trusted source for unbiased analysis of Nigerian political events. In this broadcast, we will delve into Bola Tinubu's problems with transparency. During the 2023 presidential election campaign, Bola Tinubu, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, exhibited a rather unconventional strategy. While his opponents engaged in town hall interactions and interviews to present their visions to Nigerians, Tinubu chose a different path. He shied away from such interactions, avoiding public scrutiny, and even delegated question to his entourage during an event at Chatham House in the United Kingdom.
I'm more concerned about the young people. What program do you have for our young people? As you know, most political parties benefit from they benefit from the goodwill of young people. Okay. And so have you got plans, that will generate training, appointments,
thank you.
And also job security?
Okay, thank you so much. So what are your plans for youth, young people? If you would like to answer the questions, Mr. Tinubu. Please, if we can keep quiet for one conversation here. Thank you. Go ahead.
Let me once demonstrate here. One of those philosophers and one of the doctrine that I believe firmly in is teamship. Unbreakable team. To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake.
Okay.
And the second question, assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai. And third question, assigned to Ben Ayade.
This avoidance of open discourse has left many to question his willingness to connect with the people he wants to govern.
I'm proud of a principal who became so stingy that he could not even share his questions to other people. He answered all of them. We have witnessed in Nigeria where some candidates went on international molestation of our common psyche and went there and in their generosity shared all the questions and answered none. That is why it is dangerous to elect a president who cannot even come for a national debate because he's impaired in his reasoning and he has lost his memory, his abilities, his experiences. He has lost all of them. And I'm talking specifically about Bola Tinubu, who is suffering from dementia and amnesia. It's dangerous to bring such a person on the position of leadership.
One of the most prominent shadows cast over Tinubu's transparency lies in the cloud of alleged certificate forgery. As he declared his intention to run for the presidency, questions emerged about the authenticity of his educational credentials from Chicago State University.
At the time of birth, I was dated March 29, 1952, and the family record. I didn't think then, that day, I've determined to be or decided to be a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not even that I will go to politics. I have a very good exposure in life. My record is consistent. And the school and the university, they question, they now convinced that they wasted their money and their time. I'm not claiming another father. I am Tinubu and Tinubu proper. If they want a DNA, they could as well require for one. Deloitte trained me as an accounting firm. Mobile has attested to my record, a standing record. I got to the pinnacle of my career. And the private sector, who among them can brag about it?
Tinubu's decision to prevent the release of his academic records raised eyebrows, especially when considering his legal efforts to prevent his opponent, Atiku Abubakar, from obtaining the records. This move not only fueled suspicions, but also undermined his claims of transparency and accountability. Tinubu's campaign stance during the 2023 presidential election added another layer of opacity. When the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, failed to upload the promised presidential election results, Tinubu's campaign was the sole participant that vocally supported the commission's decision.
INEC has subverted provisions of the law in releasing the results. We will meet them anywhere in court because we say that there is no such provision legally binding on INEC. Legally binding on INEC. And that overrides provision of both the Constitution and the Electoral that says that results must be uploaded before they are declared. What the law still recognizes is the manual step-by-step collation until the announcement of the results at the National Collation Center as provided for by law. Is to be drawn from the Lagos results today. It is that when Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is eventually declared by the umpire INEC as the legitimately elected president of this country, nobody should complain about the process, because the process has been demonstrably fair and just, as exemplified by the results in Lagos.
Such support for a lack of transparency undermines the very essence of democracy. Allegations surrounding Tinubu's qualification to run for the presidency further muddle the waters of transparency. The Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, are challenging his purported victory at the Presidential Election Tribunal, arguing that his past conviction for drug peddling in the United States and subsequent forfeiture of $460,000 should disqualify him. The fact that Tinubu has not publicly addressed these allegations, but instead relied on proxies to do damage control, deepens the skepticism surrounding his commitment to openness.
They said that, look, please don't proceed against us again. This is a final settlement between us. Go your way, we go our way. Out of the 10 accounts, it was only one account, the one in Heritage Bank, that they took $460,000 as their tax on his interest, as tax on interest, that he benefited from the deposits he made, that the investments he made in those accounts. And they gave him 9 accounts. In fact, all the monies in Heritage Bank was not taken. They took only 460, calculated as a tax, and said, please go your way. Now, I want you to look at that paragraph 6. They were begging him. The lawyers, the United States, they were begging. These documents, in fact, rather than indict Asiwaju, these documents exculpate him and makes him as white as snow.
Those who cannot accept the result of a free and fair election they do not deserve the joy of victory.
This is the election Bola Tinubu, described as free and fair.
A group of boys just walked down. They were like opposites where we were queuing, and they were discussing, and later I didn't see them again. They had gone. Like, let me say 30 minutes later, I felt a huge impact on my face. Instantly, I heard gunshots. Initially, I felt I've been shot at. I thought it was a bullet has hit me. I started shouting for help, calling for help. People were running past me. I saw some broken bottles, which I presume is one of those things that were thrown at me with maybe something with different sharp edges. I was taken to the nurse's compound and she had to administer medication to stop the bleeding. I think that was the video that went viral.
In a more recent twist, concerns about Tinubu's commitment to transparency have been intensified. There are reports that he ordered the Advertising Council of Nigeria to remove billboards calling for judicial transparency. The removal of billboards carrying the slogan, #All Eyes on the Judiciary, raises eyebrows about his motivations and intentions. Transparency, and a commitment to the rule of law, should ostensibly encourage support for a transparent and accountable judiciary. Amidst the complex landscape of Nigerian politics, Bola Tinubu's lack of clarity on multiple fronts has inevitably led to the questioning of his transparency. Whether it is his evasive campaign strategies, the cloud over his academic credentials, or his threat to Nigerian judiciary, these actions have eroded the public's faith in his commitment to open and accountable leadership. As Nigerians seek leaders who will bring transparency to the forefront of governance, the concerns surrounding Tinubu's record cast doubt on whether he can rise to the occasion. In a nation yearning for trust and clarity, Bola Tinubu's journey through transparency challenges is far from over. Thank you for tuning in to Ehneema TV, your reliable source for unbiased analysis of Nigerian political events. We hope that today's broadcast has shed light on the intricate narrative surrounding Bola Tinubu's transparency. The world of politics is one where transparency is the cornerstone of trust and accountability. However, Tinubu's journey has been marked by shadows and unanswered questions. Our commitment at Ehneema TV is to deliver accurate, balanced, and in-depth analysis that empowers you to make informed decisions and participate in Nigeria's democratic process. We value your support and feedback as we continue to provide quality content that matters to you. Thank you once again for watching Ehneema TV. We look forward to bringing you more insightful content in the future. Stay tuned, stay informed, keep watching Ehneema TV.